And we're live, baby. Best Ball Barbecue, day number 6 in a row, the consecutive stream, a consecutive draft. Looking for that 100 days in a row. We'll see if we can get there. And we're off to a nice start. No hiccups yet, no problems yet with the stream, streaming every day. But you know what? The longer we go, the harder it may get. But we're fresh and we're ready to draft. Gonna hop in the Eliminator streets today, a little bit of a different vibe, away from our normal Best Ball Mania, the single, just the regular entries, but gonna hop in the Eliminator. That's all coming up right after we hit the new intro.
Everything to start. Let's go. Let's go out. Let's go.
Here we go, baby. God, that fires me up. That intro is sick. But all right, we're gonna hop in the Eliminator right now. These don't fill as fast, so you guys should be able to get in here unless there's we're the 12th person to get in here. Yeah, we're waiting on 8 people. So come hop in here, come draft with us, come draft against us, I should say, because now we're waiting on 9. So some person left. Someone saw me hop in the lobby, like, oh no, not trying to draft against that guy. So happy to be streaming tonight. Just jumped in. There we go, Jason. What's going on, man? How we doing today? How we doing? Got the Wolves jersey on. Go Wolves, 6 p.m. Central. Big tilt versus the Nuggets. Oh my goodness. I am fired up. Absolutely fired up. Drafting from the deck. Gorgeous day. I said, I don't know if you caught it last stream. I said I want to do a stream from my balcony. I'm on a 3rd floor in an apartment. I think it'd be hilarious to set up my stream outside one day. In the background can just be our apartment pool that's outside. And I don't know, I think it'd just be kind of funny just to do it, just to have some fun with it and just do it. So I think we might give that a go sometime. That's just a different idea. I wouldn't even think it'd be a sub goal. Just, maybe one day where it doesn't look like rain, one of those days. I think it'll be fun to do. And it would be, I keep my PC and my monitor inside, I think. I would just have the cord run out. Or I would keep the monitor outside, obviously, and but to keep the PC inside, I'd probably only bring one monitor out there, right? It's only temporary. So I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be an absolute blast. So here we go. Skillio's in here. Hope I got in. You should be in here. We're waiting on one person, so we're just chilling. We're just hanging out. But yeah, definitely the outside stream it's we're gonna do it one of these days, right? I just think that would be fun, So we'll get that going one of these days. I could do it on my laptop, but the stream quality would be a lot better if I did not do it on my laptop. So we're picking from the 2-hole. Nice. Getting a lot of early picks lately for me. So I've been really a fan about that. We got Jason in here. I'm guessing this is obviously Skillio. Anybody else in here? Nobody else. Oh, Anthony's in here. Tika144. There we go. I'll tell you, I don't like this name right here. Oh, not a fan. I don't. It just makes me uncomfortable. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but not a fan. All right. I mean, probably thinking CD here. So I put it in the tweet. If you guys saw the promotion tweet for this video, if you didn't see the tweet, go follow me at PPR Tyler. But I said that I feel like I have some hot takes on how I want to play this contest, and we did an Eliminator yesterday too on stream, and I got a lot of my takes out on that. But I mean, you just want to. I think you can get away with not. I think elite quarterback doesn't matter as much as it does in the normal contest. We're gonna go CD Lamb. This guy's gonna get like 18 targets a game. Are you kidding me? So we're gonna go CD there. But I just feel like it's, how do I say it? Running backs and receivers should be your priority in this draft. That's all I'm saying, right? I just think you need to worry about floor. High floor. Because even if you look at the breakdown here, the top 115 is the finals right here. And then after you get to the after you get to the finals, it's pretty much just any other contest, right? You're just trying to shoot for upside. But I think you can still stack in this contest. Like, I think the move here is to go 3 quarterbacks, right? Because having 3 quarterbacks is definitely going to raise your floor. Something you maybe wouldn't want to exclusively do in a contest like Best Ball Mania or a contest like the Puppy, but I think you can get away with it in the Eliminator. Not only do I think you can get away with it, I think it's my preferred strategy is going 3 QBs and trying to stack all those quarterbacks too, because that leaves you with some high upside potential for that week 17 if you can make it to the finals, right? So let's say I'm not really looking to spend early, at least not my main strategy. Maybe I'll go early quarterback here and there, but I think my main strategy is just get the mid guys, right? Like the pocket passer, floor safe guys. And like maybe you go, let's say we start CD, we come back with Olave, and then we go who's a player after that? Like Mike Evans, right? Let's say we start with those 3. Then I'm looking to get Dak, I'm looking to get Baker, I'm looking to get Derek Hart. Like that feels like those guys feel like they have higher floors. Like that's fine with me. And then in week 17, we're stacked up. We got the weapons. So we still have some of that upside left. Maybe we're not necessarily game stacking all of that, but I do think it's a viable strategy to stack, but to also stack with 3 quarterbacks, right? Go 3 QBs. Kind of don't go early tight end. I feel like you could, like when a guy like Evan Ingram, who led the league in targets and receptions among the tight ends last year, he's going off the board as tight end 8, tight end 9 in some cases. Like I think Evan Ingram's the perfect guy for a contest like the Eliminator, right? Another guy who I might like. I think Pitts could be better this year, a little bit more volume than we've seen from him in the past. I think Kincaid's a great option. Mark Andrews, I feel like Mark Andrews has some down weeks a lot of the time. Like, what's the big difference between, Jake Ferguson and Mark Andrews in terms of like that week? Like you're looking for weekly floor. That's the only thing you could be concerned about, right? And I feel like Ferguson's just going to have as like safe of a floor, maybe not as much of that upside as Andrews would have, but I do think he has that's a similar floor to a guy like Mark Andrews, right? Maybe a guy like even Laporta's like he was a little boomer bust last year, right? If he didn't catch a touchdown, he didn't do that much. I know he's tight end 1. Maybe this could be one of those scenarios where I'm speaking out of my ass. But yeah, I mean, Laporta was tight end 1. He had he was tied for 4th in receptions last year. He did get a lot of targets. He also had those 9 touchdowns, which really propelled him up. But I don't know, man. In yards, what was he? He was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He was 6th in yards. So like, I feel like Laporta is not a guy that I'm really targeting in a contest like this, in my opinion. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad tight end to have, but at the tight end 1, I think there's guys with a lot higher floors and the same amount of upside in every given week. Guys like Pitts, guys like, Evan Ingram or Dalton Kincaid. That's just my personal lean on it. But Bindles is in here. What's going on, baby? GM. I just watched your stream from yesterday. I really enjoyed it. That guy, was he streaming from the flower shop? That was very interesting. I was like, oh, this is kind of lit. All right. Here we go. What's wrong with an album cover? Hola, senor. There we go. Oh, my brother's in here. Is that my jersey? This is my jersey, dude. What are you talking about? Okay, definitely not H-On. I mean, that's a scary pick right there. Who has the highest floor of these guys is the real question. I think I would have gone Olave. I feel like Diggs doesn't have a high floor. I feel like Neighbors, like, people will want to think he may not have a high floor, but in that offense that he's in, like, he's just the man there. I feel like he's gonna get peppered with targets and little division stack in there too. I think we go Neighbors. I feel like Neighbors has a really nice floor. Am I tripping, or I don't know. I just feel like he has a nice floor. Nico and Diggs, like, one of those guys could go off one week and the other one could just do nothing, right? We've seen Diggs disappear in the past too. Debo is in an offense that there's a lot of volatility and he could kill me. If I'm looking for upside picks, I think I'm looking for upside picks a little bit later in the draft, not so much in the beginning here. I think we're going to go Jacobs. I do like Waddle. I feel like he's kind of the same thing where Kupp's like a great safe floor pick, but I want to get a little early running back here. Let's go Josh Jacobs. He's going to get a lot of work every week as long as he can stay healthy. I feel like that's a great pick. So we're obviously assuming everyone stays healthy. It's you are gonna drive yourself crazy if you start trying to predict injuries and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's just something that I don't necessarily try and do. So we'll see. All right. Liking the way this draft started so far. Let's see let's see what everyone else is going with. We got Jason going Brees in London. I like that. Then we got Tika Anthony going Garrett Wilson and Saquon Barkley. And then we have Skillio, Bijan, and Ayuk. So interesting starts from all of us here. Okay. Who y'all got tonight? Y'all got the Wolves or the Nugs? I'll tell you what. I don't know. Nuggets isn't even a word in my vocabulary. I'd be shocked if the Wolves didn't sweep, to be honest. I think the Wolves got this 1 in 4. I think they got this 1 in 4. All right. Jamal Murray, Andy Murray. Okay, what's another Murray? Jamal Murray, Andy Murray, and Bill Murray. Don't matter. Wolves and foe. Nikola Jokic. What rhymes with Jokic? I don't even know. Nikola Jokic, Nikola Pekovic, or Vidris Sabonis. Don't matter. Wolves and foe. All prop bets for me tonight. I want high scoring. I was looking to do a prize picks entry for this thing today. What do you got? Hey, Jason, what picks you got today? If you do, I guess you're doing prize picks. If you said all prop bets, maybe you're not. But if you do have any player prop bets, tell me what you got. I might tail some of them. I was literally gonna look at doing a prize picks for tonight. I might do a couple. I got some free play money, so I was looking to do some of that. So drop your picks. I literally might tail some. I might tail some. So drop that in the chat, please. Drop that in the chat for brother. Okay. Oh, I got Chance the Rapper stuck in my head. Can you get demonetized for singing a song? I get copyrighted. I just realized I get copyrighted, which I should have known this, but I get copyrighted, not like copyright strike, but just like a copyright claim, I think, on every video on every stream because I play that Jay-Z intro song. But you get copyrighted for like singing a song, like that Chance the Rapper one where it's like, all night I've been drinking, all night I've been drinking, all night I've been drinking, hey. That one. Can I get copyrighted for singing that or no? It's an interesting dilemma. I'm not too sure. Okay. Ooh. Skillio, you better not take my player, my dog. I swear if you take my guy. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's fine. That's fine. Zay Flowers. Anal bum cover takes our goddamn Cooper Cup. Over Edwards 2.5 threes. Murray over 23.5 points in a Jokic triple-double. Oh, interesting on the Jokic triple-double. You know, Jokic, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to scare you, but it's the playoffs. It's a lot different. Jokic averaged the least amount of assists against the Wolves out of any other team he played this season. He played 4 games against the Wolves, only averaged 0.7 or 4.3 assists per game. I don't know, but I think the last game he played, he dropped like 30 and 10 and 10. So it's definitely possible, but we'll have to see. All right, T. Higgins doesn't feel like a nice floor guy to me. You know who does though is goddamn Rashad White. Nice floor. He might be like my favorite eliminator pick right now. So many carries last season. Who's taking away carries from him this season? Bucky Irving? I don't think so. He's going to have touchdown upside. Rashad White in the 4th round is a great pick in any format you're playing in. I love Rashad White. Love him. I was thinking T there. Pickens doesn't make sense with this build. I think he just doesn't feel like he's a nice floor, especially in an Arthur Smith offense. I'm thinking Kincaid, or I'm thinking McLaurin. I can't decide which one I want, though. I feel like I should go receiver, right? I think McLaurin could have a nice floor. No, we'll go Kincaid. Let's go Kincaid. I think Kincaid's going to have get a lot. I mean, he's like the number one in that offense at the moment, right? Obviously, I know Keon's there. Doesn't feel like Keon's going to get 100 targets this season, or like I guess he's not going to have like a high volume season. I don't think that's in the cards for him. More touchdown upside, a little more Mike Evans-ish. Not saying he's going to be Mike Evans, but that kind of red zone threat, maybe a deep play here or there, but I don't think he's going to be like a X receiver who's going to command a ton of targets. I feel like Kincaid's going to be that guy, that safety blanket for Josh over the middle. Feels like the Bills could play a lot more like the Chiefs did last year. Run the football, not kind of a low ADOT. I feel like that might be the play for Josh Allen and then this year. But Josh Allen, he likes to take those deep shots. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what goes on in Buffalo this year. I'm very interested to see how that all plays out. But in due time. Yeah, the assist category is the issue, but it's spiced up the Underdog's champion. So if all three hit, 7x. Well, there we go. Here, I'm gonna place one right now. You got Edwards over 2.5 threes. I like it. Sometimes that bet wasn't a nice one earlier in the season, but for this one, let's just roll with it. I feel like, yeah, I like Edwards anyway. I mean, obviously, he's the freaking GOAT. What is this picture they have for Carlton Towns on Prize Picks? Look at this. Can you see it? It's like with the lightsaber on the bottom left right there. Bottom right, I guess, for you guys. What is that? All right. You said Murray over points. All right. I got a 23, so I'm gonna take the 23. I'll go more on that. Actually, I don't like betting on. I don't want to be rooting for the Nuggets anyway. So it's not against your pick. I just really don't want to root for the Nuggets. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go under on Jokic points. We're gonna go under 28.5 on Jokic points for the other one. Is there a Naz Reid 3-point prop? Because if there is, I mean, that's printing money. 2.5. That's is there like a 1.5 for Naz Reid or no? Is there not a 1.5 for Naz Reid? 10.5 points. I like that. Points and rebounds 12.5. His regular points is 10.5. Oh, his regular points is 9.5. I'm gonna go over 10.5 points for Naz Reid. Are you kidding me, baby? Come on now. Stop playing with my boy. Okay. So we got 3. I want to do 4. Let's do a nice little 4 leg. I'm sorry if you didn't come for the betting content. Oh God. Number 7, like. Thank you. Hey, yeah. Make sure you toss a like on the stream. Toss a sub at 500 subs. We are doing the Hot Wings Challenge. BBM entry, 18 rounds, 18 wings, 9 flavors. And then at 600 subs, we're doing a 24-hour live stream, which will be, if we can get to 600 before September 1st, that's always the deadline I put on it. If we can get to 600 before September 1st, it's going to be a jam-packed 24-hour live stream. It's not just going to be me, just drafting for 24 hours. Well, it's going to be us drafting, but it's not going to be just me. I have stuff planned. We'll do theme drafts, a community draft where you guys help us pick a team, right? We'll do a maybe spin the wheel type of thing. We'll do, I think there was talks of maybe me doing one draft only in like a Donald Trump voice. So we'll have to see what it's like. And we'll have guests on, for all the different drafts. It's going to be something that's planned out. It's not going to be it's going to be a fun event if we get there. So, okay. We need one more prop here. What about like assist for like Mike? What's his assist at? 7? Oh, wait, no. That's not him. Naz Reid over half an assist. I mean, that they have Nickeil Alexander-Walker here in this lightsaber 2 thing. Oh, is it because his last name's Walker? But Carl Anthony Towns, that's not a Star Wars. I'm confused. Okay. Calvin Ridley's my first inkling here. I feel like he could have a really nice floor, get a lot of weekly upside, weekly targets. I mean, they pay that guy a ton of money. It's not like they're just not going to use him in that Jamar Chase role. I put quotes around that because, I mean, that's like, I remember, who remembers the quote? I think it was Colt McCoy when he was with Washington. It was second year Antonio Gibson. He just came from, he might have been McCown. It was one of those backup QBs where they were in Carolina with McCaffrey and they go to Washington because I think the Norv Turner, it was like he followed the OC, whatever. He came out and said, we're going to use Antonio Gibson like McCaffrey, and everyone went crazy. That's what the Ridley quote feels like. Jamar Chase role, more like the Calvin Ridley role. You know what I mean? He's not Jamar Chase. So I don't know, just kind of Interesting there. Did Dak already go? Oh, Dak. He's gone. Sad face. Okay, that's fine. We're looking at Floor Godwin. I mean, that guy, he just screams like 10 points a game, right? He just screams 10 points. I mean, Dave Montgomery, too, if we want to go RB. I think we're gonna say a receiver though. Let's go Chris Godwin. That guy he screams for. May the 4th be with you holiday today special, maybe. Cat, huge Star Wars fan. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. May the 4th. Oh, I didn't even realize it was May 4th. Now that you say that, I think it's my boss's birthday today. Interesting enough. All right. I need like one more prop to do here. What about like a dunks? Oh, Anthony Edwards over half a dunk. Already bet on him though. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do Jaden McDaniels over half a dunk too. He's been dunking everything. Oh, enter Jaden on dunks. This feels like a trap. They have 3 Wolves players. I need to like see like how many dunks they have on just other team. I don't like it. This feels like a trap. It feels like a trap. I'm not in on that. I'm out. Consider me out on that. How about blocks and steals? What do we got going on here? Nothing that I like. Okay, let's go. I want one more prop. I got 3. I want one more. Oh, I hate Michael Porter Jr. Oh, yeah, I'm fading Michael Porter Jr. 100%. Actually, I don't want to fade 2 Nuggets players, though. Okay, we're gonna fade Michael Porter Jr. instead of Jokic. I like that a little more. And then do we have like I want to do like a rebounds prop or something. Cat over 8 rebounds. Cat's gonna be kind of like that for Cat. What did he have last couple of games? 10, 13. Yeah, we're gonna go Cat over 8 rebounds. Book it. Book it. So if you're playing along at home and you want to get in on the action, Ant over 2.5 threes, Naz Reid over 10.5 points, Michael Porter Jr. under 17.5 points, Karl Anthony Towns over 8 rebounds. We're going to go, we'll put a little 20 piece on that. 20 to win, 250. I like it. I like it. There we go. There we go. Why Gator take Kyler? Shaking my head. What Gator? Let's see here. Where's Gator? Oh, yeah. Kyler. Yeah, no. I mean, I feel like stacking. I think you should still be stacking in this contest, 100%. I just don't know. I don't think it's as important. It obviously is. It's very important for the final week, though. That's why I think it is important. But it's not like if you're just trying to get to the finals, you may be able to get some luck without the stacks. But I mean, I think the play here is to go with 3 quarterbacks, still stack all 3 of your quarterbacks, with maybe 1 or 2 other options, and then kind of build from there. I feel like that's the move. That's the move in this. As you're still stacked, but you have a plethora of different stacks, right? With 3 QBs. So it raises your floor, but you still have a high-ish ceiling. So, okay. We got to start thinking QB here pretty soon. We don't have any of our quarterbacks at the moment. I would like to get one of these guys. I got MHJ and McBride. Are you in this draft? Oh yeah, DTG. There we go. I didn't even see you in there. There we go. Okay, I'll break down your team after this pick. I was gonna go Jordan Love. God damn it, man! Come on, what were you messing around with me for? All right, I'm thinking Pollard or Connor. Honestly, oof. This is tough. Connor, I feel like Pollard's a little safer. Gonna have a little higher floor, in my opinion. Let's see what we get on the way. I mean, we have to stack something here pretty soon. Just none of these quarterbacks make sense. You can't really get any late San Francisco unless. Oh yeah, it was Gator that took Jordan Love too. This is BS. God damn it. Like it's hard to get any late San Francisco. Same thing with Chicago. Unless you want to go Komet, but I mean that's not that great of a stack. Maybe I think we punt quarterback another round. I think that we have a lot of late options with Baker, with Levis, with Daniel Jones or Locke if we want to go in that direction too. I was considering taking Connor last round. I think Curtis Samuel too, high floor. I think we're gonna go another running back here. This is a scary pick, but I mean, Ooh, I don't know. I like Brooks too. Let's just go Connor. F it. Let's go Connor. We'll end the slide there. Like the way we're built so far. Four running backs, 4 receivers, and a tight end. I like it. I can get down with that for sure. So, like I said, if you're just joining us, my strategy here is I'm just looking for floors, high floor players, but stacking those high floor players, right? Like Rashad White, high floor, Jacobs, like all these guys I feel like have high-ish floors. Same thing with CD, Neighbors, Ridley, and Godwin, and Kincaid. And I'm just trying to stack these guys. So it's drafting the high floor players, but stacking them. So when you get into this final round, the finals of the 115 people, you still have some stacks to shoot for some of that upside, right? To maybe get into the top 20, to get into the top 50, right? I think that's the strategy that I'm trying to implement here. If you're trying to go for, first place, maybe you only go 2 quarterbacks, right? You should probably only go 2 quarterbacks, build your roster more like a BBM entry, right? More like a puppy entry, something like that. But I still think you can get like a top 75 percentile outcome, I should say, with a team like this, where maybe I'm gonna go later, go late 3 QBs, try and get Levis, try and get Baker, try and get some of these other guys, right? So I'm still stacking, but I'm stacking with offenses and players that I think have, can average around at least 10 points per game. Like Godwin, not a sexy pick in a best ball mania at all, because he doesn't have that many spike weeks. But you know what he does? He constantly just has like 5 to 7 catches for 60 to 70 yards. Like that's just who he is. He's probably not going to catch a lot of touchdowns, but it's just that's Chris Godwin, baby. He's the perfect player in a contest like this, where you just want to get, and it's like you just want to get not last in every pot. If we were looking at the rules the other day, and it's pretty much like you just don't want to get bottom 2 for like 75% of the contest. Like you just don't want to get bottom 2. So with the bye weeks could end up messing everything up. That's why it's a little scary drafting these before the schedule comes out, because bye weeks, that's bye weeks you have to pay attention to in the Eliminator, obviously, right? Especially in it's not like Guillotine League where you can add and drop players and all that, but I think you have to really be conscious of the bye weeks in this contest. So we're kind of taking a little bit of a bet when by doing that. So, when's the Kentucky Derby on? When is the Kentucky Derby on? Is that on like soon, like 5 or something like that? Does anyone know? Drop into the chat. Kentucky Derby time, 6:57 Eastern. So it starts at like 6 Central. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna have to watch that. Oh, it starts right when the Wolves game starts. What the hell is that? I might have to bet on it. Anyone have a horse? Are there any horse boys in the chat? We got any horse guys? What horse do we like? Which horse do we like for the Kentucky Derby? I'll throw like a $10 on a horse, just so I can root for somebody. I would do that. 100%. 100%. All right. All right. I said let's break down DT's team. Let's break it down right now. Amon-Ra, Marvin, Waddle, McBride, like the Arizona thing going on there. James Cook, feels like he has a nice floor. Jaden Reed, same thing. Montgomery. Yeah, love the running backs you got on this team. A lot of high floor running backs. Same thing with the receiver. Amon-Ra is like the best pick in the first round in terms of like, I'd much rather have Amon-Ra in terms for my floor over all these other guys right here. So Amon-Ra is a great pick. I think Marvin's gonna have a nice I love this team. This is a great. This is exactly how I would build my team. Is your team right here? So I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I think it's 17 gate. No horse had won from. Interesting. Yeah, good thing the race is only a few minutes. That's true. That is true. Okay. Is you ain't got gas money. No, I'll use a debit cards. I need cash money. Okay. We have to be thinking QB with a couple of these next picks. I don't think we can afford to push it. Yeah, it goes Lawrence. Only 2 running backs, but whatever. This isn't a bad team. Not a bad team for the boy. Brian Thomas. With the Jacksonville though, it's a little better, but Brian Thomas is definitely, I wouldn't describe Brian Thomas as a high floor player. But in Jacksonville, if you have Kirk, I could get down with it a little more. So, okay. I'm thinking we go Herbert here. Herbert feels like a nice pick. Yeah. Yep. Get our QB. Let's get our QB. Needs to do it. Love it. Love it. And we can still stack him with a lot of the Chargers later in this draft, right? So it's going to be easy to stack. Yeah, I like it. I can get down with that. Nick Chubb goes there. Obviously, there's yeah, we were going to go Palmer. Get that stack with the Chargers. So, yeah, there we go. I like that. I like that a lot. Palmer literally has like the most experience with Justin Herbert. Quentin Johnson, terrible last year. They got McConkey coming in, but they haven't played together in real games. Palmer has always been, when he's been starting, he's always been really good with Herbert. So I think Palmer I can make an argument that Palmer could be just like McConkey's the hype right now, but are we 100% sure that McConkey's better than Josh Palmer? I'm not. And I'm willing to find out at a nice little 4-round discount, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sign me up for that. Sign me up for that any day of the week. Any day of the week. All right, 17 picks away. All right, let's read off some of these horses. I'm going to read off names, and you guys tell me what horse you like. What do we like? Okay, here we go. Fierceness, Dornoch, Track Phantom, Catching Freedom, Forever Young, Sierra Leone, Just Steel, Epic Ride, Just a Touch, Mystic Dan, Stronghold, Honor Marie, Domestic Product, TO Password, West Saratoga, Catalytic, Grab Mo the First. I don't know. Bindle says Sierra Leone. You know what? I think Sierra Leone is one of the favorites. Yeah, let's throw some money on this. Let's throw 20 on Sierra Leone. Yeah, like it. Sierra Leone. My horse is named Piss Boy. Oh, yeah. What would I name my horse? I think I'd name my horse Noah Fant. The guy from Barstow is betting on Sierra Leone. Oh, that makes me feel even better. Okay, we just put 20 on Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone. I said, well, I don't know why I'm saying Leone. Like it's filet mignon. That's what it's Sierra Leone, I'm guessing. Sierra Leone. All right. I put 20 on Longshot Domestic Product because he has the best jockey, apparently. Oh, what are the odds on that? Well, now I have to. Now, you shouldn't have said that, Skillio, because I said that, right? Skillio, yeah. Because now I'm going to be tempted into throwing some on that. Okay. What's on Domestic Product? What are the odds for Domestic Product here? Let me take a look. Plus 2250? 10 to win $250? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I say yes. We'll throw a 10 spot on that. I don't want to be bankrupt after the. No, okay, nobody else tell me a goddamn horse, because I'll bet on it. And I don't want to promote that. Okay, we got. So we got. My girlfriend bet on a horse yesterday too. So here are the horses we're rooting for. These are the three. I'm not doing any more bets. Sierra Leone. We got Just a Touch, and we got Domestic Product. Those three horses is what we're doing. Those three. My buddy took Freedom. LOL. Oh, banned. Put user in timeout. Just kidding. I do want to know what happens if I put you in timeout. I want to know what that does, but I don't want to test it on. If someone wants to volunteer to have them tested it on, I just want to see, because I mean, obviously I should be able to go back and fix that, right? I just want to know what it does. How long do they get put in timeout for? I've never hit that button before on my StreamYard side, so I'm not too sure. You want to volunteer as tribute, Bindles? Okay, we're gonna do Bindles. Okay, I'm putting Bindles in timeout. Bindles was banned and their comments were removed. Oh, damn. I just said timeout. I didn't mean to. Did I ban him? Oh, no. I don't think did I ban you, Bindles? If I did, I just definitely didn't mean to. I hit timeout, I think. Let me see here. I didn't mean to ban him. No, okay, it's 300 seconds. Bindo was timed out by PPR Tyler for 300 seconds. Okay, there we go. I did hit the right button. That makes me feel better. So I guess Bindos will be back in a minute. I'm gonna go Baker. I don't trust this draft here. There's a lot of guys I could take up here. We're gonna go Baker. We need the Tampa Bay. We have Rashad White. We have Chris Godwin. It just makes too much sense to risk it for no reason. I'm fine with a lot of these other guys in this situation. So yeah, we're gonna go Baker there. We are gonna go Baker there. Bindos, hopefully type in the chat if you're allowed to in 300 seconds. How long is 300 seconds? Say 5 minutes, right? Is my math in there? 5 minutes, I think. I believe that's correct. All right, Jalen Polk goes there. Josh Downs feels like a high floor player. Does he not? And with a Richardson quarterback, though, it scares me a tad. I feel like Richardson could be not the best for receivers, especially with the emergence of Adonai Mitchell, or I guess just the fact that he got drafted there. Let's go Quentin Johnston, though. Correlates with our Herbo stack. Kind of like stacking two receivers in the same offense, too, because your hope is that one of them just has a good game. Obviously, the downside of that would be like they put up 3 points one game, and both of them score like 5 points. That's the worry. But I mean, as my fifth and sixth receivers, I'm willing to take that chance, right? I'm willing to take that chance. If it was now like doing like an AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, that's where you get scared, right? Because you're betting on them not to have any bad games between the two of them. Like those are definitely going to happen. I wouldn't be doing early stacks like that. Like I wouldn't be doing Tyreek and Waddle, right? I wouldn't be doing AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. I wouldn't be doing like two of the Chiefs guys probably either. Like Kelsey and Marquise Brown. It just feels a little scary to me. If I'm going to stack two guys on the same team, I think I'd rather it be done with a little later ADPs, right? Like the Chargers, like the Jets, or not the Jets, excuse me, the Patriots. Like the Panthers, right? Some of those later stack options. I just don't. I think stacking up top gives me a little scarier. So, oh boy, Chargers just signed DJ Chark to replace QJ. DJ Chark, he's just a burner, right? They don't even really have a burner on the team anyway. Quentin Johnston, I don't even think is really their deep threat. So I'm not really worried about Chark. Chark feels like just a boom bust guy, like he was in Carolina. He's not going to be a guy that commands a ton of targets. They got McConkey, they got Palmer, they got QJ. I think Chark is kind of the deep threat, the specialist. He's wide receiver 4 on the team. I'm not really worried about him. Stealing a bunch of targets from Palmer and QJ the entire time. So, all right, Bindles, are you back yet? Is the ban over? Is the ban over? Can I like reverse it? Settings. I don't think I can. Community moderation. I'm not sure. Hope you can get back in the chat. Otherwise, I'll have to figure it out. Okay. So we got, how many picks we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 1 tight end, 2 QBs, 4 running. I feel good about the 4 running backs we got. I think going early running back is a nice little strategy there, in my opinion. Still want to get one more QB. We're flexible on who we can potentially grab as well, which I like. So we'll see who falls back to us. Okay. Let's check in on some of the teams right here. Let's start with Anthony, Garrett Wilson, Saquon, Derrick Henry, Lamar, Pickens, Pitts, Deontay, Hopkins, J-Mo, Goff, Tajay Spears. Love that pick right there. Pat Fryermuth's a great pick, and then Chandler and Wilson. Then we got DT picking up from where we left off. Jaden Daniels, Jahan, so stack there. Malachi with Aaron Rodgers. So building some stacks in the mid rounds here. We got Jason. It's funny all three of you are drafting back to back to back to back, and then Anthony's just one. You guys are all kind of in the same area there. But so we got Jason here coming out with Brees, Drake, Kelsey, Mahomes, Worthy, Rashid Rice, Zamir White, Jordan Addison, Trey Benson, Brooks, Kirk, Troy Franklin, Darnell Mooney, Ray Davis, and then Skillio going Bijan, Ayuk, Zay Flowers, Richardson, Rome, Brock, Swift. I think Swift's a nice floor player. It's sneaky floor. Caleb Williams, Curtis Samuel, Zach, Charbonnet, Downs, Miller, and Komet. Like it. Like these teams. I like these teams. Now, is Ott in the move here? I think Musgrave's just a better player overall, so that's why I'm a little scared of Otten. I think we're going. I think we can get just as good late tight end value than we can right there. Let's go Gibson here. Actually, I don't want anyone to take him. Let's go Will Levis. We're gonna go Will Levis. Just get our stack. This is the last quarterback we really wanted. I think Will Levis has a nice, potential floor with the rushing that he can provide to a team. So I can get down with Levis. I mean, he's our third quarterback. We got Pollard. We have Ridley. So I feel like that makes sense given our build. So I can get down with that. There's one more player that I was gonna go get. Maybe I should have gone Gibson. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Let's just go Auden. He correlates. What did you do last year? 455 yards. I mean, that's not the. I don't even know if that's a floor play. He's our tight end 2 though. He's our tight end 2. Maybe. Yeah, that's you. That's it. I don't like the pick. I don't even know how much Cade Otton I had. That might be the first time I've ever clicked on Cade Otton, if I'm being honest. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I know I had not done it since the NFL draft. Did I do it at all during the pre-draft? Let's take a look. Cade Otton. Nope. We had 0 Cade Otton. 0 Cade Otton over the pre-draft process. Which I just kind of just realizing now. That's crazy. That's funny. No Cade Otton. And that's our first Cade Otton click of the entire 2024 Underdog season. Wowzers. Wow. All right. Fire me up, I guess. All right. So we got 3 picks left. 3 picks left. We're good at QB. Probably one more at each position. Maybe we go 2 more receivers. Maybe we just say we're good at tight end. Maybe 1 more running back and 2 more receivers, or maybe. Yes, I think it's just gonna be whoever I like. If there's guys I like at any position, I'll just take them. But I don't have a big lean either way at the moment. Okay. Odd 7 catches, 154 yards, touchdown in the playoffs, I think. Ooh, that makes you feel a little better. 2 playoff games, 75 yards, and okay. I mean, I feel a little better. New play caller too. That could change some things up. We'll see. He's a late round tight end and he stacks up. Maybe we just get Kincaid, where it's kind of the floor bet we're hoping to get some points out of every week. But yeah, receptions aren't great. Receptions aren't right. Okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Even his season-long receptions aren't great. He didn't look like he wasn't getting that much work. I feel like he's kind of a touchdown guy, and he's not even really a touchdown guy. That's why I don't really like him. I don't even think he does anything well. he just does everything mid. Nothing really well out of Auden, but they didn't draft anyone. Keefe isn't taking away touches. So okay, coming back around to us. I'm trying to think of what positions we should go with next. We're good at QB. We're done there. Other than that, I don't know how I want to split up these last 3 picks. I could go 1 more each. That would bring us to 5-7-3, which I wouldn't mind. These running backs feel good, so I'm probably going to do 1 more running back because I think this is a nice floor group. We spent early capital at that position. So I think 5 is fine for that. The receiver is where do I want 8 or do I want 7? I feel good about the receivers too. We'll have to see. Like I said, I think I have to see who's there. Who's there with my next 2 picks. That will be the deciding factor, I think, for me. That will be the deciding factor. Oh, not a drinking. That song, that Chance the Rapper song, it's just stuck in my head. I cannot get it out of my head. All right. Only one draft today, too, by the way. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. I do have to work, so that's fine. I think I can still draft after. Oh, I'm also going to the Dynasty Roundtable. Dynasty Warzone tomorrow on Player Profiler. So go check that out. I feel like I might just stream after the Dynasty Warzone since I don't remember what time that goes live. I gotta text Memphis to see what time the Warzone is going live tomorrow. But I will be on the Dynasty Roundtable. Oh my God, Dynasty Warzone. The Dynasty Warzone tomorrow. So go check that out. We might draft after that, so I can maybe pull a few of the Warzone peeps into the into my stream. I think that might be the play there. I thought this was your work. I wish, man. I wish. Hopefully it is. Hopefully I win BBM, and I probably quit my job if I win BBM. It's become a full-time streamer. Let's dedicate the craft to creating videos. I think I could pull it off. Yeah. If I win BBM, I'll quit my job. Maybe not. Maybe be like, hey, let's scale back on some of those hours. Just like to give me still something to do. All right. 2 picks away. Oh, thank the Lord, Noah Fant. Give him to me. Give him to me. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. So we're done at tight end. One more running back, one more receiver. That's the play here. That is the play here. The real is just who are we going to get? I went off on Luke McCaffrey yesterday. The dude's played receiver for 1 year in his collegiate career, and that was at Rice. Like going from Rice to D1 would be an upgrade. Going right from Rice to the NFL. I get he was a 3rd round pick. He was the last pick in the 3rd round, though. I think that's important. Exactly would not be a BBQ draft without Fant. It wouldn't be. Like I said, I'm putting my money where my mouth is, man. Noah Fant, just the best click ever invented. And I feel better about it because I haven't been a Noah Fant fan since this year. So like I feel like you can't claim take lock with me. All right. I think Demarcus Robinson has a sneaky floor than some people may realize, but I'm gonna go Roshan. He's actually no, yeah. Roshan is our last running back. Now we're just thinking receiver. Receiver's our last position to draft. I was thinking Robinson too. I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to pass up on Roshan. How much exposure do you have to Fant? That is a good question. Let's take a look. So pre-draft, we are at 14%. I have a feeling that number is going to be a lot higher post-draft just because I've really, really, really doubled down on that stance since. So let me look at not the pre-draft. Where is back? Wait, there we go. NFL season. Boom. Okay. This isn't right. Wait, let me go back here. Let me refresh. There we go. Okay. Exposure. Fant. 36.8% for across. So that's not that the sample size isn't the biggest, but it's 7 BBM teams, 12 mini schnauzers. So in those contests, I have 36% Fant. Sheesh. Not surprised. I said I wanted over 30. I said I wanted over 30% Fant this year. And we're gonna make good on that promise. That's my goal. Over 30% Fant across all my across the puppies, across BBM, whatever other contests they may drop. That is my goal, to have over 30% Noah Fant. I've never had over 30% on a player, but I want to have over 30 on Noah Fant. I don't know. I kind of want to. It's kind of fun. Just if you just root for one guy, and it just makes it makes the sweat a little more fun because you're like, oh, I have a ton of this guy. Like this guy does anything well, a lot of my teams are going to pay off that selection. So, okay. Oh, there we go. 27% Fantal race you. Yeah, I'm winning this race right now. You better catch up, baby. You better hit that Nas. You better hit that that Nas button. You better hit that Nas button to catch back up to me. Okay. Wow. Lonzo Ball just picked up his $21.4 million option. Oh, yikes. Lonzo Ball hasn't played in like 3 years. That's tough for the Bulls that he has a player option. Of course he's going to pick that up. Bro's not even going to play. Who are your QBs? That's a good question, best ball guy. We have Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, and Will Levis. A lot of floor here. A lot of floor. I'll tell you. Herbert floor, Baker floor, Will Levis rushing upside floor. You know what I mean? You guys have a lot of fans. Also, too, best ball guy, the reason everyone went in your chat yesterday and said no fan, I typed in our BBQ boys group chat and I was like, hey, everyone go spam. No, just go into best ball guy stream right now and just put it in the live chat, no fan. That's why everyone did it. I don't know why I thought that would be funny. I just thought it was. Best ball bruh. It's the best ball brah. Best ball brah. B-R-A-H. I feel like that's how you would spell that. Or just B-R-A. Best ball brah. Haha, dude, that was insane. Another BBM after this. I want to get in a draft with you soon. I can't, man. I can't today. I can't do 2 today. Maybe tomorrow we might, depending on what time. It ended up being a 5.5 hour stream. Jesus. I was in there earlier, then I came back later. I didn't say anything in the chat, but I watched a good amount of that stream. I liked it. That was fun. Fun stream. Yeah, go check it. If you guys are new, please go toss a sub to Best Ball Guy. He said if he gets to 100 subs, and he's at 50 right now. If he gets to 100 subs, whenever the Pomeranian drops, it's 50 entries. He's gonna do the Pomeranian straight through. So like multi-table, like he's gonna do the Pomeranian in one stream. He's gonna max the Pomeranian on one stream. So 100 subs by May 15th. Go sub to Best Ball Guy because that's gonna be an awesome stream if we can get there. So that's 100 subs. Let's get him there. Tell your friends, tell your buddies. Go do it. We got one last pick here. Who has the highest floor? I mean, Greg Dortch. This guy he screams floor. Does he not? I think that's a trap pick, though. Is that a trap pick? I think it is a trap pick. I don't care. Greg Dortch, give him to me. Give him to me. Starting slot. You heard it here first. But more importantly, subscribe to Tyler. I wanted to see the wings. Yep. There we go. Thanks, man. All right. We're out of here. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Again, go watch those Timberwolves game today. And again, we are rooting for, just in case you want to bet along, I know Best Ball Guy just got in here, but the horses we're rooting for in the Kentucky Derby, domestic product, Sierra Leone, and Just a Touch. If you want your horse to be a winner, pick one of those 3 horses. They're winning in the Kentucky Derby. But we will see you guys tomorrow. Again, stay tuned on the Twitter at PPR Tyler. I will drop what time I am streaming then. And until then, everyone have a great night and go Timberwolves.